Hello Capricorn and welcome to Truth Well Told Tarot. This is Andrea and I'm here to do your weekly tarot reading for the week ahead for the sign of Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus, so I hope you're well. As always, the reading won't be for everyone. Take what resonates for you. So welcome Capricorn, let's see what we have for you for the week ahead. I'm doing things a little bit differently this week, just felt inclined to. Let's see what we have for you. We're going to look at the next 7 days. What do we have for Capricorn? Thank you, angels, spirits, guides. So we start Monday with the Hermit. Tuesday, we have a King of Wands, male or female in a general reading, somebody who is go-getting, driven, assertive, confident, charismatic, can be a natural leader. We have the Three of Cups, Wednesday. The Eight of Pentacles, Thursday. Seven of Pentacles, Friday. The Sun, most beautiful card in the tarot deck. The Sun is the most powerful for me as a reader in the tarot deck. Always nice to see in a reading. There's always a reason why I say as a headline, here comes the sun, because there's really no better way to describe it. You know, the sun is about light after dark, happiness after sadness. It tells you that something good is coming in for you. Good news, celebration, joy, happiness, success, abundance. As an answer, it would be a resounding yes. Or illumination in the best way forward for you. And we have the Chariot. So Capricorn, we have the energy with the Hermit. The Hermit may well be a focus for you on Monday to do with healing, shining the light within, trying to find answers. So this can represent here, Capricorn, where there could well be a focus on healing, health, connecting to a healer in some way may well be significant for you on Monday. When we're faced with, when we're trying to navigate a situation, the Hermit is all about shining the lamp within and looking at what's led to this point and let that guide us in navigating a situation, how we move forward. So you might be doing that here, Capricorn. It can also represent somebody who might be sharing sage counsel with you, sharing wisdom and guiding you in some way, guiding you forward. But this is the energy here. It's a powerful energy of illumination, healing, health, finding your way forward here. Maybe navigating something. We have the energy of the King of Wands. So the King of Wands can be somebody who is assertive, go-getting, confident, charismatic, somebody who is a natural leader, goes for what they want, makes it happen, very confident energy, male or female in a reading. This might well be a scenario here, Capricorn, where you are trying to navigate something here with a King of Wands. This could well be a focus for you, or alternatively, a King of Wands could well be giving you some advice and guidance. But it certainly feels like there's the focus on a King of Wands on Tuesday. But I certainly feel that whatever you're dealing with this King of Wands, you're really letting wisdom and what's led to this point, even someone giving you counsel, guide you forward here to do with this King of Wands as well. So this is what I see for you. It certainly feels here that you are letting that sense of wisdom be your guide in trying to navigate a situation, and navigating it very competently is what I want to say to you. The additional message, sometimes the Hermit can be when we need to take a little bit of time to ourselves to find introspection, enlightenment as well. So some of you might need to do that on Monday too. The Three of Cups. Now, this can be very powerful to do with soul connections. It can represent our tribe, our community, our soul connections. So that could be, It can be relationships, it can be family, it can be a friendship circle, can be communities of other kinds as well, like work or neighbourhood. So, but there's soul connections here. It certainly feels here that there are people who you might be talking to, or again, this can be quite a guiding energy with the Three of Cups. People who are on your side, people who might be supporting you. They celebrate with you in the good times, and they're with you through, more difficult times as well. So this just feels like the support is there should you need it to figure something out, or you might just be supported as you're navigating something here. This is the energy here with the Three of Cups. Falling back on your community of some kind or your cherished connections may well be a focus for you here. We have the energy here, Capricorn, and it's more of a grounded focus here, and it's more of a practical focus as well. So the Eight of Pentacles is somebody who is working hard. Now in money, this is you're focused, but it's hard work. It's a little intense, but you're taking it all in your stride. This is somebody who is working towards something, putting their effort and time into something because they feel it's worth it. So you're being really productive, really grounded, very focused, doing one thing at a time. But it certainly feels here that you're absolutely getting there. So just one step at a time, you're absolutely getting to where you want to be. Now, it can be increases in money or changes or bringing positive changes to do with money as well. Or if you have a goal to do with money, you're absolutely on track. Now, this can also be to do with internships, apprenticeships, things like temporary jobs as well for me as a reader where you're trying to prove yourself. It's also very positive in terms of educational qualifications, professional qualifications, training. So if you're doing that to further yourself, even financially, you're absolutely on track as well. So this is that scenario here. It just feels that sense of you're putting a lot of time and energy in the right direction, even though it can be a little bit exhausting. You're just taking it one step at a time. When we have that Seven of Pentacles next to it here, Capricorn, this can be that sense of, I've done this, I've been working so hard, and it can be a feeling here of, am I on track? Am I doing everything that I can? Is there anything more that I can do? When's it going to happen? So this just feels that sense of you're really kind of taking stock on Friday, because I just feel that you're trying to navigate a situation. You're trying to put your heart and soul into something to achieve a goal or to get to where you want to be. But really kind of thinking, is there anything more I can do? Do I need to look at my options? Is there anything else that I can be doing? When is the thing that I've been working towards going to happen? So this is that scenario here where you just might be having a bit of a review, or it can be a little bit frustrating. But know that you're absolutely on track here. It doesn't do any harm to take stock and evaluate, your options, what else you can do, other things that you could focus on. But it certainly feels here, Capricorn, that what you're doing is worthwhile. It can just be a bit frustrating, and it can be a little bit of a perseverance energy, the Seven of Pentacles too. And also not to take away from how far you've come. You've already grown something, whether you know it or not. You've already grown something with the Seven of Pentacles. This person has grown the bush. They have planted the seeds. They've been cultivating it. They've been working hard at it. And it is bearing fruit, but not the amount of fruit that they really wanted it to bear. But you're getting there, is what you're being told. It can just be a little bit frustrating sometimes. But you've also come so far. It's not in vain. You have already achieved something here, so this is the energy here. I also want to say here, Capricorn, if this was to do with relationships or other areas of life, it can represent somebody who really wants to work through issues to heal with you potentially, or and if it's not to do with healing, it can be really shining the lamp within that we've come so far in a relationship And I really need to take stock and evaluate what the right thing to do is now. So it could be, is it time to further the relationship? Is it time to take things to the next level? Is it time to deepen a relationship? Because you've come so far on the journey. So when we have the Hermit, it can be about how I navigate things, how you are learning from it, learning from wisdom, what's led to this point, and let that illuminate you in how you move forward. Whether it's to do with healing energies or whether it's to do with this is the right way forward for me, you're absolutely being illuminated this week to navigate what you need to navigate, to move in the direction that you need to move in. Love these cards here. These are really powerful major arcana, Saturday and Sunday. So the energy here is yes. The Sun, yes, a big yes. All systems go. If you have been waiting to see if you are triumphant on what you've been working towards here, the Chariot is a card of winning, triumph, victory, success. It's happening. It's a big yes. So this is that scenario here of positive things are happening, positive shifts are happening for you in a very positive and uplifting way. Certainly in terms of money areas, this will be really positive for you. Because you've overcome what you needed to come through perseverance, through sticking at something, through hard work, and you're absolutely triumphant here. Now, this can also be, so certainly in terms of money areas, this can represent triumph. The energies of the Sun and the Chariot, on a more personal level, can also represent a scenario of we've come so far on the journey. Is it time to take stock and evaluate where the relationship is going? This is real happiness and joy. Let's move forward. Let's do it. Let's not anything stand in our way. Let's just charge forward with this. So if anything has been holding you back or the other person back in a relationship, this is all systems go. Now, I also want to say the Chariot can be about leaving something behind to move towards something else. So this can also be about making moves. Could well be to be nearer people who care about you as well. I also want to say in terms of healing areas, because the Hermit is in the reading, this can be, we can absolutely overcome whatever's gone on here. This would be the hard work. It's going to take hard work and effort, but I believe that we can overcome what we need to overcome. So this is a lovely, happy, joyous, clear, fully clear energy. If you were needing clarity, if you were taking stock and evaluating, if you were shining the light within and really kind of soul-searching over a decision, you're getting the clarity that you need to move forward in a very positive, confident and triumphant way. All right, Capricorn, let's see what we have for you for the week ahead. Let's pull a message from Spirit for you. What do we have for our lovely Capricorns? Thank you, angels, spirits, guides. That's lovely. We have be proud. It's time to celebrate to all that you've achieved, all that you are, and all that you will become. Every once in a while, it's important to stop and acknowledge what you've achieved and to be proud. Some of you might need to hear that this week. Let's see what we have for you. Let's finish off with a Spirit Animal Oracle message. What do we have for our lovely Capricorns? Thank you. Week ahead. We have Elk, Nobility. Celebrate your accomplishments with humility. You are crowned with success. Powerful forces guide you. Your ability to conquer challenges is limitless. Capricorn, that's what I have for you for the week ahead. I hope you enjoyed your reading. If you did, please do like, share and subscribe. I wish you a wonderful week. As always, I'll see you next time.